Shalom, Israel. My name is AYB. This is Little Sanctuary. Thank you for stopping by. Uh, we're an online virtual community, and that in the sense that we don't have a brick and mortar location per se, but we meet here in my home, my humble home. Praise to the Most High. We are poor, to put it mildly, but by God's will, we're rich in understanding, wisdom, and knowledge of the good book, His good book. You notice this is the bestseller since time began. You notice that? Anybody? Can anybody give me an amen? This is the bestseller since time began. All 80 books, including the 14 which the Protestants took out of the Bible. That's 300 years between Malachi and Matthew. Whoop, gone. Whoop, disappeared. Invalidated. Greek history. Okay, so why are we here? Why do we bother? What's the point of all this? You know what I'm saying? I mean, who commissioned us to do this? By whose authority do we come out here and try to communicate this good news to our people? Well, the authority is vested in those that believe and those that are called. So I'm trying to get this just right so that you can see the photo of our king, not the king of unrighteousness. We want the king of righteousness in our sights. Okay. All praises to the Most High. The music is a little loud. I'm going to turn it down just a wee bit. Praise to the Most High. This is online music, and it is free. It's not doesn't have, it's just classical music, which our people invented, by the way. The Moors, the Negro Jews of Europe, which ruled Europe for nearly 2,000 years. So what's this all about? Why are we here? Well, that's a good question. The new covenant was given to our people by God's Son, and He changed time and seasons. Exodus chapter 12, verses 1, 2, and 3, He changed times and seasons from what they were before, from Genesis, where the new moon was created, and then the seventh day was only 3 days apart from that creation. It was created on the 4th. The Sabbath was on the 7th. However, in Genesis 12, 1, 2, and 3, something happened. He changed times and seasons. That is His prerogative, just like He stopped the sun and the moon for an entire day. Back a ways. And just like He turned the sun backwards, I believe it was 10 degrees, might have been an hour, might have been 40 minutes. We really don't know what the 10 degrees were. They used what they call a sundial, or a compass. So you take it from there. God controls time. He controls the calendar, not Rome. If your calendar is in any way, form, or fashion being controlled by the Roman hierarchy and Renaissance injection, That's a bad thing. That's not a good thing. That's bad. That is really bad. So if you are basing your holy days in any way upon Rome's calendar, you are leaving room for the enemy to swoop in. You're giving him authority and place. Those access points have to be stopped up. They have to be repaired. How do we do that? By letting God's calendar have our allegiance. And the lunar calendar is what we advocate here at Little Sanctuary Israelites, and we are working it out. I'm not saying that we're perfect. I'm not saying that any other group is wicked or malicious by keeping the Gregorian or Roman calendar to any extent. We base our new moon on the full moon. The full moon, it's full. And it's obviously full when you see it the first day. It remains full for approximately 3 days to the naked eye from the earth, from the ground. Just as the dark or missing moon, which they term in their calendar to be the new moon, it is not, remains hidden for approximately 3 days. Now from Genesis 4, Genesis 1, day 4 to the 7th day, 3 days. Think about that. Exodus 12, God instituted a new calendar for the nation of Israel. A lunar calendar beginning with a full moon, very obviously visible to Moses and Aaron and the leadership and all the people. They could see it. This month shall be unto you the beginning of months. Read it. Exodus chapter 12. From that point, every holy day, including Passover, Pentecost, Tabernacles, dedication, are based on the lunar calendar, which begins with the first sighting, first day of the new moon. It's very obvious. The new moon is very obviously sighted and easily sighted on its first day of fullness. There's no doubt about it. Whereas the missing moon, the dark moon, you really don't know. You really don't know. It's not obvious that it's the dark moon. It could be the first day, it could be the second day, or the third day of its disappearance, before you see the little tiny sliver coming up on its re-emergence back toward its perfection of fullness, its beauty. Why do we keep hammering on this? Why is this so important? Why? Why did some camps switch from the missing moon to the full moon? You have to read. It's in here, in our holy book. Just as the fact that the Sabbath is not based in any way upon Pope Gregory's messed up, destroyed calendar, which contains 13 months. Count it. Count it. Count it up. You'll see. If you take an entire calendar and you begin to count it, you'll see that the Gregorian calendar actually contains 13 months of if you count 30 days for each month. Okay? That's not hearsay. Just count it up. It's easy to determine that this fact, this idea, this understanding is true. Just open up any Gregorian calendar. If you have one, you can get one easily. Just put it on your computer. I have one here. This is a Gregorian calendar. I keep it just so I know when to go visit my mom, when to go shopping, and what have you. If I was still working, I'm retired now, I would use it to determine my work days. But that's all. Only use the Gregorian calendar to accommodate your life within this evil and wicked system of theirs. And only to the point where you must use it. Once you retire, you can pretty much totally eliminate the Gregorian calendar from your mentality completely. No Monday, no Tuesday, no Wednesday, no Thursday, no Friday, no more Saturdays, and no more Sundays. It's the first day of the week, the first day of the month, the second day of the month, the third day of the month, the fourth day of the month, until you get to either the 29th day of the month or the 30th day of the month. The reason I say we're still working on the holy lunar calendar of our God from Exodus chapter 12, which it was instituted. If you believe God is in control of time and days and feasts, that's the calendar you want to implement in your life, in your family, in your home, in your community, and in your recognition of the holy days, including the Sabbath. Okay, for an example, I'll give you an example. Today being, what is today? I think today is a Saturday on their calendar. Hold on. Let me see here. Today is a Saturday on their calendar. Today is the new moon. It is not the Sabbath. Today is the first day of our month. What's the name of this month? It's the 9th month. Lord knows what's going down. Okay, the 9th month is Caslu. So we are beginning Caslu today. Happy New Moon, by the way, dear brothers and sisters. I hope this has been of some positive influence and perhaps caused you to reminisce, consider prayerfully what's going down for real. Because if you break one of these, the least, you've broken them all. So you're keeping the dress code. That's good. Women, you're covering your heads. You're dressing modestly, and you're putting fringes with a ribbon of blue. That's wonderful. The Most High bless you in that. And if you're not, please reconsider doing so. Reform your ways of dress. I know it may seem difficult. It is expensive, but you can work it out. The Lord will help you to work it out. You can find out, go online, how to change a pair of pants into a skirt. And let it go down below your knees somewhat. If you can, wear it all the way down to your ankles, if you can. But no higher than the bottom of your knees as far as skirt. Now, if it's cold out and you want to wear what do they call that, what they wear now, spandex, where you can see everything, including the humps and the bumps and the creases, that's only meant for your husband to see, not for the whole darn world to see, okay? That is private property. It belongs only to the man that becomes your husband in this faith. So you're keeping that. You're not eating pork, shrimp, or lobster. You're abiding by the dietary law. You're loving God. You're trying to put God first in everything. That's the moral law. And you're trying to love your neighbor as yourself, including the strangers of the other nations. Excuse me. However, this ceremonial law, the calendar, not so much. Reconsider. All praise to the Most High. My name is AYB. This is Little Sanctuary. Hello, shalom, and peace be with you.